Hello, Leo. Thank you for tuning in. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. We are doing a full moon read. We have a full moon coming. Boy, do we ever. September 14th, we have a full moon in Pisces, and I am not an astrologer, but everything I am seeing indicates that this moon is going to be something else. It's going to be really intense, as you would imagine any watery Piscean full moon might be. That, along with the planetary alignments, are bringing us a doozy. It's going to be super powerful. So there may be some tension, there may be some emotional drama involved, and also there is huge energy that we can tap for manifesting and transforming our lives. And so I wanted to do a special reading for everyone to focus on how we can best deal with any sort of emotional upheavals that may come, any storms that may come with this full moon, and also how best to harness that energy and help us transform. I'm going to be using a variety of decks today. We're going to start with the Crow Tarot. This is a new one for me. MJ Cullinane, gorgeous art, you're going to see. I'm using my Linestrider Tarot from Shiloh Thompson as well. Oracle of Mystical Moments by Katrin Weltstein, and the Making Magic cards by Priestess Moon. You can get all of these on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you, okay? If there is something here of value for you, I'd love to have your feedback on how it relates to your situation. If it was useful, this guidance. All right, 3 shuffles, and we'll take the 3 off the top. We have the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. Leo. Interesting. I don't think anyone else has had a love reading, and maybe you don't, but I'm sort of sensing here there is, I think there may be something going on here for you romantically around this full moon. Depending on which energy is you. Let's see what we have with the Queen of Swords. You can see the art here. It's quite beautiful. So our Queen of Swords is bringing us a complexity and a restlessness. There's some mental energy here that's starting to kind of bubble up around the edges. You may be a bit idealistic, and that may be getting in the way of some of your relationships right now. Then we have the Emperor energy. This is standardly this fatherly energy, the positive and negative aspects of a father figure. This is going to be really particular to each of you, how that reads for you. But it is it's a sense of like control and authority coming in. So you have an idealism and a sense of control, and then you have the King of Cups, and this is really a nurturing energy. This is bringing in some compassion to the situation. So somewhere between the sharp focus on logic and the abundant focus on compassion, stuck in the middle of that is this need for control. So maybe you, Leo, although you're not a duality sign, you may be warring. But at this full moon, you may be fighting with the two sides of yourself, the analytical side and the emotional side. Something about the emotional aspects of this full moon, the watery energy of this full moon, and the planetary alignments that are coming into place at this full moon has you kind of battling yourself a little bit, Leo, I think. Let's see if we can get some further guidance. Just 2 cards, Spirit, for Leo from this deck. 2 cards, please, for Leo. Just some further highlight and guidance from Spirit for Leo on what's going on here. What is this challenge and this opportunity for growth that Leo has at the full moon? We have the Knight of Swords. That's some more of that logic and and intellect coming in. And then the Ace of Swords. Wow, so you're all up in your head, Leo. So with the Knight of Swords, we definitely have the potential for impulsiveness. You've got a lot of urge to possibly defend your belief in something. And the Ace of Swords is this breakthrough in clarity. Your thinking is really sharp right now, Leo, and that fiery, passionate aspect of your sign, where you're would maybe be more inclined to take up this impulsive aspect of the Knight, is being tempered because you're really sharply focused on reasoning your way through something. I kind of get the sense that, whatever it is about this full moon that's raising your compassionate side. Maybe you are a father and there's something about the situation you're dealing with that's calling on you to be emotionally compassionate and understanding, but your greater urge here is to be really logical and methodical and in control of the situation. For those of you that aren't fathers, maybe you're in that sort of authority role with someone in your life at work. Maybe you're a manager, or there is some friend of yours that's younger, less mature, and they've kind of messed up. You are in a position where you're holding the authority here, whether you like it or not. You need to try to resolve the situation with this person, help this person, and guide this other person. I'm not getting a strong feeling from Spirit on whether this is in a workplace or if it's in your family, but I do get the sense that you are this logical force here, that this watery full moon is making you feel inclined to be indulgent and compassionate, and maybe more so than you normally would. You would focus on this being the authoritative, guiding, logical element. So you're warring with yourself a little bit because of that unusual feeling that you're getting from this full moon, that you should probably go out there and make allowances based on compassion. Just one more card here from the Oracle deck. Give Leo a little more guidance, please, Spirit. One more. We have Night Ride, number 46. Leo, you can see there are a couple of owls on an elephant. Let's look at the book for this. 46. Night Ride, protector, wonder in the night, big brother, friendship. Maybe it's a sibling. Maybe you are the big brother. Maybe it's not that you're a father or mentor at work. Maybe this card is calling to mind a brotherhood. An elephant transports 2 owls on his back, a mother with her young bird child. Protectively, she has folded her wing over the young owl's head. The elephant rides through the night, blowing stars up into the sky through his trunk. Connected with magic and wonder, the elephant is a protector, a strong shoulder to lean on in all times. Even during dark times, you can feel safe and secure beside him. I get the sense this is you, whether you are a man or a woman, that you are this person, this guidance, this father figure. And you are shepherding somebody through. They made a bad choice. They had some trouble. You're there for them. There's this watery moon is calling on you to just kind of make allowance to the way you would normally guide them, to be super compassionate because you know they're hurting. But your general nature is to be firm and in control and an authority figure. But there is love in that. It's not that you're cold. It's not a cold thing. You're protecting them in the way that you know best. So I think, Leo, they're really going to be lucky to have you helping them through the situation, whoever this is. You have gotten abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune, and lucky chances. So that's good. Where you might need a little extra help, Spirit is saying, I've got you. I'm there to help. It's all going to end up being okay. Whatever this challenge is, you will get through it. The person will get through it with your guidance. And it's not wrong to be compassionate, but if you're feeling like letting them off the hook because of an extra round of compassion coming in waves over you, it's this full moon energy that's doing that. I think what you get out of this, Leo, in your personal growth is to see that there is room for compassion. You can be compassionate without being a pushover, is what I'm hearing. You're worried that if you are too compassionate and not firm enough that you might be considered a pushover. But you won't be. You won't be too compassionate. You will be firm and compassionate, and that's exactly the right way to go with this. Thank you for sharing this with me, Leo. I hope that you have a good full moon. I hope that you get a chance to go out and enjoy the moon glow, if the weather is good where you are, on the 14th. Thank you again for sharing the time. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. There's a little bell that you can click, a little bell-shaped icon. If you click on it, you'll get notifications when we post new videos, which we do every week and sometimes a couple times a week, depending. I hope that you have, what you need from Spirit, which I'm sure you will, in dealing with that situation. And I send you now with many blessings.